Hello friends, how are you? Welcome to 2025. This is probably going to be loud, sorry about that, but it is what it is. This is a new year, new things, new stuff. This is a piece of new stuff. I was going to talk a little bit yesterday about new year, new stuff, that kind of thing, and I decided we'll just hold off until today. I was going to show you this, but I realized it's a better fit for a video like today. This is a stool. That's it. It's just a stool. However, I don't know if you know this. I've never had a stool in here, like a real stool. This shop has never had a shop stool. What I've been sitting on all of these years is some 2x4s and 2x6s that I screwed together. This is junk that I got out of the local construction scrap. It's pocket holed and drywall screwed together. I built this in like a half an hour one day because I needed a stool. And I couldn't afford it. Simply just could not afford a stool. And so for all these years, I've lived in this house for 12 years. This is probably 11 or 12 years old. This is what I've been sitting on. It's not level. It rocks. It wobbles. Not too bad up here. It's worse on the floor. I've tried to fix it. I've tried to shave down these legs to get them to sit flat. They never have. This still kind of sucks. So it's going away. And now we have like an actual swivel stool. I can do like the, hey, sort of thing. It's got cushions on it. It's padded. It's not wobbling. Man, new things this year. If you're new here, hi, welcome. I don't do resolutions. I never have. I don't. It's not that I don't believe in them. If you do resolutions, great. If whatever gives you motivation to do whatever you need to do, go for it. Personally, I have been on a 9-year journey of self-improvement. We've been doing this show for 9 years this year. 9 years in March. And for the majority of that time, that's what this show has become. It's just about my personal growth, my personal mission to be better. And it's perpetual. And so I don't make calendar-based resolutions because my journey has been a perpetual journey. I want to improve constantly. I don't need to say, well, this year I'm going to do this. However, I did set a goal last year that I abandoned. I said last year I was going to publish a book in 2024. I did not do that because I did not like what I wrote. I'm not making any sort of bold announcements like that for this year, but I will say this chair is hopefully, this simple stool, this simple little thing is the start of something a little bit different here. This year, I want to make a little bit more effort on this channel. Just a tiny bit. Don't expect anything. Don't expect that I'm going to start doing anything grandiose. But I'm thinking I would like to do kind of a little bit of a special episode at least a few times a month. Something a little bit bigger. Something where I can spend a couple of weekends putting it together, or I can, spend a couple of hours on it. Nothing major. Like I said, we're not doing documentaries or something here. The channel will still mostly just be me BSing. But I've said for years that I could not do this every day if I had to put a whole bunch of effort into it. I have a job, I have a family, I have kids, I have interests, I have hobbies. There's no possible way I could put like a vlog video together. So it's been this weird podcast, off the cuff, no editing thing for a long time. But sometimes I do put a little extra into an episode. I want to show you how I fix my car. I want to show you how I do a whatever. And I do a little editing. I do a little something. And those videos they do okay. Like, in contrast to all of my other content. If you look at most of my videos, 30 views is fantastic. But there's those videos where I've talked about a particular subject that is important to people or that is perpetual that get constant views, and they have hundreds, thousands of views because I've touched on something. I would like to find more of those. Not because I want to be a YouTuber, but because I don't know, I like the feedback. I like it when I make a video like that and 6 months later somebody comments on it, and 6 months after that I get these perpetual things. There's those of you that comment on all of my videos, and I very much appreciate it. Every single, like at least 3-4 times a week I can count on hearing from you, and that feels super important and super valuable to me, so thank you for doing that. And then there's those that comment once a month, and I feel even, like, wow, thank you. Thank you for continuing to stop in every now and then. But when I get those like random hits from just somebody who's never watched my videos before, and they watch one of these things because I was talking about Game of Thrones, or I was talking about mental health, or I was talking about Harbor Freight, or whatever, cool. I would like to find the ability to make a few more of those this year. So, no goal, just I'd like to do a little bit more. And I think that's going to start with, I'm going to ask every day now for your questions, for your feedback. I'm going to put that a little bit more forward. Because when I ask, you guys provide. When I say, hey, what do you want to know? Give me a question, give me a topic, give me something. You hit me up. And I would like to bring more of that back into these videos, where it's more of a two-way thing, where new people who come in and find a video because I'm talking about a book I read or whatever, they have the ability to kind of come back and then maybe tomorrow's video is an answer to their question. Maybe tomorrow's video is me reviewing a book they asked about or whatever. I'd like to find a little bit more of that. So I think we're gonna attempt it. We're gonna give it a shot. We're gonna see what happens. If nothing, in 24 I learned that I can be tenacious to an annoying degree. I can read every day. I can keep a journal every day. I can do stuff. I just have to push myself to do it, and I'm willing to do that, and I want to try to do it. So here we are on day 1 of 25. I hope we all have a fantastic 2025, and I would love to know right now in the comments, what do you want to see videos about? Ask me a question that I can answer tomorrow. Call my phone number. Leave a voicemail that I can play on the air. Share a photo of something you're proud of that I can show to people watching. Engage some way. Say hi, if nothing else. That stuff means the world to me. So let's try to make 25 just a tiny bit more interesting than just random dude in his garage talking about nonsense. Thank you, friends. I really appreciate you. Leave a comment. Like, subscribe, all that nonsense. Thanks for being here. I'll see you again tomorrow. Today's 1,000 plus little things happy, successful people do differently. We have been learning 10 actions that always bring happiness, and we are on number 6. Love your body enough to take care of it. Never be ashamed of yourself because you were born into one skin. You can scar it, stretch it, burn it, mark it, and tan it, and peel it, but you are always in it, so take care of it and learn to love it. This is important, and this is one of those things that I needed to learn. I know people see me and they think, wow, you're so skinny, you're lucky, whatever. Sure. It doesn't matter if you're skinny or if you're obese. Nobody's going to judge you for putting in the effort. Go to the gym, do something. You're not being judged. I know you think you are, but the fact that you're doing anything, that's power. That's powerful. Go do it. Let's get healthier this year together and talk about it. See you tomorrow? Yeah, I already said that.